Flying over the California coast. Waves crash on the beach. Tilt up to Fort Ross. Grass in the breeze. Stars over a windmill. Fort Ross Cultural Trail. Step into the past, step into the future.
Fort Ross State Historic Park is an amazing place within our 280 state park system.
Looking over the edge of a cliff to a black sand beach.
It's particularly special compared to all of the others because of its international connections that go back to the early 1800s.
Pan across Fort Ross. Rock outcropping.
It's a pretty interesting cultural place for Russians here in the California coast. They decided to make an agricultural settlement here.
Looking over a meadow.
When you come here, you'll see stockade walls and some buildings, some historic and a few reconstructions that make up this National Historic Landmark site. What you might be missing, and in fact you do miss, are all of the other layers of history and all the other cultural groups that are here, because they have not had the buildings, sites, houses, connections back to time immemorial with the Kashaya.
This is an incredible place for many reasons, and one of them is this is the homeland of the Kashaya Pomo, and this really is a sacred place to them. And you see where they have been able to become one with the landscape and working closely with the resources, managing the resources, and really doing, I think, an incredible job in terms of tending the landscape here.
A seagull in front of waves on the beach.
So what we're building here at Fort Ross, it's a very innovative piece of software that will work on mobile phones. It will integrate augmented reality technology, virtual reality technology, and also other multimedia.
Augmented reality is changing your understanding of your environment by adding digital images to what you see in front of you. Visitors to Fort Ross will download an application onto their smart device, whether it's a tablet or a phone, and then as they are going around, they will interact with different signs throughout the park.
When you come to the park and you go across the trails and you use this multimedia app, you'll be able to hear people's own voices telling their own stories, whether those are Alaska Natives, Kashaya Pomo, Russians. Whoever has had a tie at this international place will have their own ability to tell that story, and you can listen to what they have to say.
Kashaya Pomo dancers.
So the mobile app is a groundbreaking technology that we're deploying for state parks. But when we're finished with this project, we will have the framework available to create these sorts of mobile applications for cultural interpretation at all of our state parks.
And have that complexity conveyed and told to the visitors in a way that is exciting for families coming here, enjoying the park, and also getting excited about this beautiful place and its stories and traditions.
Fort Ross Cultural Trail opens in early 2021. California State Parks, the Fort Ross Conservancy, University of California, Berkeley, UC Merced, Time Looper, Advanced Laboratory for Visual Anthropology.